Now that I have your attention, welcome back to another episode of Golden Rust or Bust. I'm your host, John Behrens, and on today's episode, we have an ultra-rare snowmobile that I'm going to be getting running and riding, and going to meet up with Kevin from Junkyard Digs in Chetek with it. So, will we get this machine ready to go for Chetek? Let's find out. This machine here is, like I said, an extremely rare machine. This is a ski star made by Glass-Tex, which was made in Monmouth, Illinois, and they only produced this machine for 2 years, technically 1 year. They made this machine in 71 and 72, and the ones that didn't sell in 71 were just repainted and sold in 72. So there's potentially less than 100 of these things out there and around. I've only seen a couple of them, and there's one up in a museum up in Michigan, and then a couple of them online. So I had to drive all the way to Chicago to pick this machine up with me and my father and drive it all the way back to Davenport, Iowa. This machine, honestly, is not in too bad a shape. It's a little rough. It's got some things that are out of place, but it pulls over with compression. Now, I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't hear this machine run. I have. So it's not really going to be a will it run video, because I know it does. It's more of a, can we get this machine that's been off the snow ready to go for Chetek, Wisconsin in like 3 days. That's this kind of video. So without further ado, let's fire it up. Give it a little drink. I know I'm not supposed to do that. Get off me. Got it fired up. Oh, the knee was once choked. So anyways, as you can see, it fires up just fine. What we're going to do is we're going to drive this machine out. We're going to take it up to my dad's garage. We're going to start getting to work on it. We're going to get it all cleaned up and get it ready for Chetek, Wisconsin. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room to spin it around. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Yep, we're getting somewhere. We're getting stuck. That's where we're getting. So there she is in all of her beauty. Like I said, this is a 1971 Ski Star. This machine is pretty rare. I guarantee you, you will not see 4 of these in one spot, let alone maybe even one in your life. Underneath, you have a Kohler 440. It's got electric start on it, and it runs pretty dang good, I would say. Like I said, it needs a deep cleaning for sure, but that's what we're going to do in today's video, is getting this thing deep cleaned and maybe shined up enough where it's presentable to the people up in Chetek for the vintage ride. All right, so I got it in the garage, and this thing must not have very much for suspension, because it's definitely on its ass. So, with it in the garage, let's get to work on cleaning the thing up, making it look really nice, and then we're going to go through the undercarriage, go through our chain case, and make sure that we have enough fluid in it, fix some of the minor cosmetic things, and hopefully we can get this thing to shine with a little bit of spit and elbow grease. So let's get to it. Alright, so that looks way better. Definitely a blue now instead of, you know, dirt. Ski Star 440. 440! It gets you nowhere fast. So, yep, this is the machine. It's a lot like Ezra's machine from a couple years back. It's got the under-seat beer storage and behind the butt storage, which is very nice. So now with it all cleaned up, I'm going to try and find a, goes around, I'm going to try and find a windshield for it and do some other cosmetic things. I need to reattach my cover for my carburetor. This carburetor is a Tillotson carburetor, so that's fun. I'll be honest with you, Tillotson has a bad name, because they're all diaphragm carburetors, but I'm not going to lie, the last couple Tillotsons I've worked with, maybe it's just because I got the magic touch or what, but they run great, even after sitting a long time. They're like the Quadrajet of snowmobile world. No one likes them, but damn, do they work if they need to? No, they don't. So I'm going to put a polish on it. I'm going to wax it up, make it look really nice, and try and find a windshield for it. Well, I got the machine all cleaned up and looking spick and spam, at least as best as I could, obviously. This here is a Snow Stuff windshield Ski-Doo clear. Anyways, if you think I can go out and just find a windshield for one of these, you are sorely mistaken. You can't find anything for these machines. I don't know. Honestly, I'm surprised why I bought it, because, you know, you can't find any parts for it at all. But hey, my grandma had one, and that's all that matters, right? Is you just nostalgia purposes. See if I can make any of these holes work. No, I'm not going to be able to make any of these holes work. Just eyeballing, that looks all right. So like I was saying, this machine was made by Glastex. Now, Glastex is a company that was in Monmouth, Illinois, and they made boats in the 70s. Here's a picture of one of their boats right here. Now, what it sounds like is they tried to jump into the snowmobile craze that was going on in the 70s, and it just kind of failed to take off. By the time that they got up and running, sales weren't doing great, and they just kind of tanked. These ones are notorious because, if you could see before, the carburetor's facing up. So, you know, when it snows or rains, or if it gets left outside, all of the water trickles into the carburetor, goes right into the cylinders, and locks them up. So that's actually what happened to this one as well. The gentleman who had it before me, he redid the engine on it. The engine that was in it was completely seized and bad, so he put a new Kohler in it, rebuilt Kohler, and yeah, so that's why I knew this machine wouldn't take much to get it running, if anything, really. And so that's why I think it's going to make a pretty dang good machine. Now, that being said, you have to take care of it, and since this machine is one of those machines that they only made so many of, you don't want to break anything, because like I said before, it's almost impossible to find parts for these things. Hey, that looks pretty good. I know that this video is a little bit different than what I normally do, which is getting a machine running and going. I hope you like the content. If you do like the content, let me know in the comments. And let me know what your first snowmobile was. If you had one. If you didn't, I feel bad for you. But I also feel happy for you that you don't have to work on them because they're a pain in the ass. I have to fix this here. So this here is my cover. As you can see, the rivets pulled out of it. That goes up there and covers my carburetor. So what I'm going to do is, since I don't like riveting straight into plastic, is I'm going to make a bracket for it out of an old license plate and make it look really nice there and make sure that it doesn't come flying off. Alright, so I took my license plate and cut it into strips. Now those strips are going to go right here on the inside and right here on the outside. I'm making a sandwich. All right, so fixed. Boom. Look at that. Now it opens. Well, gotta get it just right. But now it opens. See? It's all because of used license plates. Who'd have thunk it? So now that works pretty good. I'm gonna, obviously you can see I fired it up a little bit. But I'm gonna lift the back end up in the air off my hoist there and check out my undercarriage. Not that undercarriage, a different undercarriage. Might check my wife's out later, but that's a different story. We'll see. Time to get the ass end in the air. Should be high enough for me. I am very much so glad that I did this, because this uses a block system, then goes over into the bogey wheel system. There is something missing here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, that is no bueno. The other ones, oh yeah, the other ones are just as bad. I'm sure that's fine. It's not like I'm going to be rip-roaring across the lake or anything. Oh my. Up. Okay, well. I would say that a lot of these are dunzo beans. Looks like I'm going to have to try and figure out how to make this work for the weekend. I might just stick some bolts through it. I wouldn't have any suspension, but then at least I wouldn't be falling apart either. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Oh boy. Half inch. That there is my block. It is supposed to be vulcanized, which means like rubber welded to metal. It's supposed to be vulcanized to my undercarriage there, but it's not. I have an idea on what I could do. It involves cutting and such. Maybe I could do that. It will have zero suspension, but might be worth a try. Well, this is what I came up for a solution. I just drilled through the rubber block and put studs through it and then tightened it up. And I was missing a rubber block, if you remember, so a block of wood will just suffice. It's not fixed, but it's definitely different. If you want to find one of those t-shirts, Junkyard Digs makes one, so yeah. It's definitely a little more sturdy now, you know. But, you know, stiffen up the suspension because it's a race sled. That's the way to do it. But, yeah. Now at least it's rideable. But I definitely would not be taking this long distance. So I'm glad there's not a lot of snow up in Chetek, so we're not trail riding. All right, so I dug into my chain case here. And if you can see, it's lubricated. So I'm gonna call that good. I have no way of checking how much lubricant is in there, but the fact that things are wet in here tells me that there's enough lubricant to make it around and lubricate things. So I'm gonna call that good and put this back on there, and hopefully it doesn't leak. And then I'm gonna dig into my brakes because I don't think my brakes are working. So I got my brakes adjusted. All I had to do was that pin back there that transfers through and pushes on the brake pad against your, on the inside of your clutch here. What that was seized. So I kind of just banged on that, and now we have good brakes. Well, some things have changed. I just traded that machine right there for that. That's going to be another steed of mine for this weekend up in Chetek, Wisconsin. All right, well, we got the old machine loaded up. Caden, right?
Yep, Caden.
Thank you very much. Yep. I really appreciate it, sir. I hope you like your whip.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, pretty excited to get this thing back home, do a little work on it, take it up to Chetek, Wisconsin. Okay, so I'm back at the shop. Some things have changed, obviously. There's a new snowmobile here. This is a 1999 Polaris 500 Indy, and it was spray painted black, and so I'm going to spray paint some racing stripes on it and put some decals on there and take it up to Chetek. I traded Caden a little Honda Spree for this. He said it didn't run, so I brought it home, and I haven't really dug into it yet. I just figured that I would, you know, spray this first. It's going to be hard to see because of the light. Yeah, that's really hard to see, but it's blue now instead of black. I kind of wanted this to be a surprise. Actually, it's not that I wanted this to be a surprise. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, just waiting for life to just come up and grab me by the cojones. But I don't know. I'm doing this now in the video, and I don't know if I'm going to take the three-wheeler, because the three-wheeler, the spark plug, I can't find a spark plug for. I might throw it on there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going insane, clinically and mentally. Yeah. That's a pretty good trade, I think. All right, so I got done tootling with the carburetor just a little bit. Literally just turning mixture screws. That is it. And replacing some spark plugs. I have spark on both cylinders. The guy didn't think that he did. So pull that up. There we go. I don't think you can really beat that. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty sweet deal in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna take this up to Chetek, Wisconsin, and then I'm gonna sell it up in Chetek, Wisconsin, because I really don't need another snowmobile, and my wife is gonna kill me. Okay, well, I got the snowmobiles all loaded up in the back there, and a three-wheeler. Believe it or not, I did decide to bring the three-wheeler. I think Ezra's bringing his, might as well bring mine. It's not running right. Probably needs carb adjustment, carb cleaning, and definitely needs a spark plug, but we'll see if we can get it to run. If not, it'll just stay on the trailer. No harm, no foul, you know? Other than gas mileage and other things. But anyways, I am going to hit the road, and I will see you guys in Chetek. All right, stopped in Boscobel, Wisconsin at the A&W. Got myself some pickle spears. They are delicious. I also got a mushroom onion burger and a big Papa burger, so I'm hungry. Our ETA is about 4 o'clock, and it is, I don't know what time it is now, like 12. So I got like 4 hours left, but I'm gonna keep on trucking. Really nothing to see except for beautiful countryside in Wisconsin and cows. Well, all right, I've finally made it to the Lakeview Resort. I might be the only one here. Yeah, I made it to Wisconsin. Woo! Let the fun begin. All right, so I made it up on the lake. Up here with these guys.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gonna be welding his ski up on the lake.
There we go. That'll do.
If I look through the camera, it won't hurt my eyes.
I was doing that earlier. Very hot. Oh, you do that. Oh, shit.
Well, I'm gonna get unloaded, and we're gonna go from there. But we made it up here, and we haven't fallen through the ice yet. Don't tell my dad I have his truck on the lake. All right. I'm gonna see if we can get this shit unloaded. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. All right, so we got everything unloaded. Now it's time to wait for everybody else to arrive. And then when everybody else arrives, we can take these things out for a rip. It's getting dark out, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to show you tonight. I did bring my GoPros, but they don't see very good at night. Well, once everyone arrived, it was a hoot. We took off to Red's, which is a local bar on the lake, and we had a little bit of fun there before trying to head back. I would be lying if I said that there wasn't a couple breakdowns along the way, though. Two being me, myself, and I. The Polaris broke down a couple times and had to be towed back by another.
I'm not sure if you can see this right now, but the old Polaris is getting a fucking towed by a Yami Tommy.
Well, good morning. It is a beautiful day out here on the lake. We got some fine rippers, if I do say so myself. A lot of enticers. We got some phasers here. The old Ski Star has made it. Skidoo. Another phaser. We cannot forget about Pooky. How do you think today's gonna go?
Well, I know we've already had a nightmare last night. I hear more people showing up, so it's entirely possible that chaos could ensue.
I think you're right. I think chaos is gonna ensue. Bob! How's it going?
Good.
How'd you sleep last night?
I was there.
that works. What is your old whoa! Yeah, is it a ripper, sir?
Oh yeah, it's fully tested.
Run.
I got it for free from a buddy. Motor not in it. He said it'll take months to get ready to drive, so I brought it to Ezra's. It was running in an hour.
That's what you want right there.
Exactly.
Steve from Build Season. How are you, sir?
Doing fine. The sled actually started today, which is a lot better than last night.
Nice.
Yeah, we have to choke it, you know?
Oh.
Not with the choke. Just choking it, you know?
Oh, everybody likes a good choke every once in a while. This right here is my trusty steed for the day. We had a generator on it all night, charging up the battery. What do you think? Do you think she's gonna fire it up for us?
Oh, I think so.
Oh yeah, she was a little mad, but we got her now. Oh, she's ready to go. So, let me run you through what we did last night. I broke down not once, but twice out on the lake. And what it was my hose going to my fuel tank was too big of a size. Break a straw and stick it in your drink, and you suck on it, and you get air bubbles. That's what exactly was happening to this machine, and that's why I wasn't getting enough fuel. That's why I broke down. So I think we fixed that today. Probably not. We're gonna probably break down again, and then one of these guys is gonna have to tow me home. All right, Phoenix, what are you riding today?
I'm riding a John Deere Cyclone 340.
Hey, she's a mint machine.
Not too bad.
I mean, you got a little bit of a tear in your seat.
Minor imperfection. The clutch sounds like a dying whale randomly. I don't know why.
What does a dying whale sound like? I was gonna say, I see you gained one.
Yep. You know, old John Deere tractor sled.
A John Deere pulling a Yamaha, that's about right.
Oh, you love to see it.
Look at that beautiful beast right there. Of course, I'm talking about Ezra, not the Jag behind him. Oh, that's not your machine. Where's your machine?
Oh, my hot rod's over here. The old sleeper, they call her.
Oh my.
She's a hot rod.
Another Jag.
Yeah, we got a problem. This is an 88. She still had leaves.
You're gonna be really riding in comfort today.
Oh yeah, she's got a nice thick seat. That's what sold me on it. We put a cup holder on it. Was it 2 nights ago? And when you get going about $150, the windshield starts to bow in. I think Cat they were building this mold out of clay. Like, how do we want the new sleds to look? And then they're like, all right, budget's up. What do you got? That was
this right here.
Cheese that they shaved the front down a little bit.
Outlook for the day. You think we're gonna have some breakdowns?
Oh, I would hope so. I brought a pliers.
Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, John.
How are you?
Things are off to a great start.
I see that. How'd you sleep?
I slept great.
That's good. I slept pretty good in my closet too.
Oh yeah, forgot about your little bungalow.
Yeah. Pull the clutch cover.
Nope. Wyatt, true
Oh, I
professional
can't
out
get
there.
my hands in there.
Who's got tiny hands?
These work? Bob.
I'm already
I have no idea.
yeah.
Ezra does. You got little grippers?
Oh.
I can't see it now. There it is.
You're kidding. Is it because of the engine in your face?
No, it's because of the face of my engine.
Oh, never mind. We got it. Here.
Well, all right. We got majority of the sleds fired up for the morning. Got my GoPro up on top, and we're gonna rip it. We're gonna rip it good. Grip it and rip it, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, we're gonna be going to the vintage ride. I changed my mind. I'm gonna be riding my Ski Star today, so hopefully, you know, we don't break down along the way. It was definitely bogging last night really bad, so I'm sure that's not gonna rear its ugly head. So we're gonna just jump on here soon and get to riding. All right, let's do this. Short ride. Another one, or? Yeah. Hopefully that other one's ready to go. Otherwise, I'm gonna make it halfway across the lake and die again.
Right. Well, worst case, there's Angus's too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I could end up on Pooky.
Yeah, you could end up on.
There's a solid chance I could end up on Pooky. Let's try it. It transformed.
You're a magician, John.
Transformers.
All right, I can see why they only made under 100 of those sleds.
Not fast.
And as soon as I started taking off, I like got out. It was running fine. It started bogging, doing what it was doing last night, and then it started backfiring through the carburetor. And I'm like, yeah, I should probably just take that back. That is what it is. Good news.
Yeah.
This runs great now. So no problems.
Fueled with carbs.
Oh, who would have thunk it?
Never understood that one.
You're trying to be fuel efficient, and here you are.
Well, let's see what other things people dragged in.
Yeah, hold her wide open. You're good.
They don't have a chip to bang.
Yeah, the valve flow.
That's true.
I didn't think you were at the cabin.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're bringing them in now. What was that? What was that? Skidoo Olympic? Skidoo Elon? One of the Skidoos or the Skidon'ts. Who knows?
So, forgive me, I'm not a three-wheeler guy. What's the big deal about a Big Red?
Okay, so Honda made Big Reds before that. They labeled them. They were 200 meters. But the 250 Big Red came out in 85, and this is a full shaft-driven machine with reverse.
Oh, shit.
So you have the push button reverse on top, and it's got all the gears, and I just love it. I mean, full suspension. That just makes it a comfortable ride. I actually put more miles on this 85 than I do on my 2014 Honda.
What'd you pay for it again?
This is $150.
Oh my god! And you got the mags on her, I see.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have
Go
the
big or
mags.
Go home. I use the brake just a little bit right there.
Greasy triple. Well, all right, we drove across the lakes and I figure out I don't have brakes, so we're gonna dig into this brake system here, see if we can get something figured out. A guy did bring a caliper, which is fantastic.
Really easy to change. If you can get this pin out, now it's got all the right fucking parking lever makes it suck.
Oh yeah.
But if you can get that pin out, the piston comes right out.
This pin here.
Yeah, yeah. You get the handle off, and then that you get the. All you do is you get the handle off, and then yep, perfect. All right, I'll go get seals.
All right, great turnout today. I mean, there's a lot of sleds here. How far did you come from?
I came from Prentice, Wisconsin, so I don't know what 70 miles is.
Okay. How far did you come from?
About 2 hours away.
2 hours away.
North central Wisconsin.
Nice. And
About 3 miles down the road.
I'm wondering if it's worth trying to put the caliper on or not, because I think my issue is just I'm not getting any.
It's up there. You don't get
Yeah.
any pressure.
Right.
I think it's worth cracking the bleeder open.
And seeing.
Just squeezing the hell out of it, seeing if some fresh fluid might.
See if we can burp something through it.
Okay. All right.
Here's the thing, if we could get the master apart, we got the U-cup, but this is not the master I was expecting.
That's understandable. Oh, we'll just leave it up to Polaris to throw a wrench in things. wow, we got a lineup here. I mean, it goes on for, I wouldn't say miles, but it goes on for a long time. Tell me about your steed. I brought one of these 3 years ago, so tell me about yours.
All right, so I think this is called the Ditch Cobra.
All right.
Because she's just a little different than the other thing, but it is not a 440. It is a 488.
Nice.
And it is running an Indy 8-inch suspension underneath, so it's a lot better ride than what it had in 70.
All right. Yeah, that's a mean-looking sled. And it kept up with my sled, which was pretty good.
It's got the modern necessities, but it's still got the vintage style.
Right. That's what you want. So, who are you and where are you from?
Carson, live in Spring Valley, Wisconsin.
Nice.
I'm Pearl from Baldwin, Wisconsin.
Baldwin, Wisconsin. Let's talk about your guys' phasers here.
Minty rigs here.
Minty.
Oh yeah.
Very minty.
Minty rig. Minty rig. We got a real big investment in this unit. It's a whole $250 on Marketplace. Frozen solid when I got her.
Wow. That, you know what? That's your children's college fund there.
Yeah. Yep. They don't need that.
And then what's yours here?
$500 on Marketplace.
Nice.
And about $2 worth of duct tape. And
Nice.
now she's running phenomenal.
I was gonna say I love the red duct tape there. I mean
It makes it faster.
it adds horsepower.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
what I thought. Well, did we have any breakdowns?
On the ride or before the ride?
Physical
Yes.
or mental? Mental or emotional? Yeah. Mechanical or mental?
How many belts did we break?
Hey, can you stop talking about it? I'm really scared.
Our blew one, and our buddy Steve blew one, and yeah. Probably somebody else too.
Oh, the one last night. I forgot about that one.
How's your sled riding, sir?
Fantastic.
We got it
Other than
fixed?
The fact that the choke is broken. I can fix it right now, but I won't. Continue
He has
starting
the
up my
parts.
hand over the carburetor. Yeah, I have the part in my pocket.
Did you secure the part so that it doesn't go flying?
It is in my pocket right
Okay,
here.
that is awesome.
Yeah, he has the part.
Highly specific clutch spring. On there, he's like, nah, got it right here. Don't you worry about it.
Right here with the house
Don't you
keys.
worry about it.
There it is.
Phoenix, I see you got Pooky.
Broke the entire jack shaft out of the John Deere.
How'd that happen?
It snapped the belt, and all of a sudden, about tossing me off the sled, the
Oh,
whole jack
shit.
shaft slammed into the primary clutch.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm just ripping Pooky.
Now you're ripping Pooky. Give it a rip, brother. All right, tell me what your name is, where you're from, and what's your YouTube channel.
What's up, man? I'm Travis. My YouTube channel is Embark Anywhere, and I'm from Harrodsburg, Kentucky, about 12 hours away.
Wow, wow. And what are you riding today?
Right now, I'm riding a 1993 Yamaha Phaser 2 that I picked up for $300 in a field that's been sitting for 5 years.
Oh my gosh. Now, you said when you fired this up, it went straight into your garage.
First time I ever been on a snowmobile, I was sitting on it, started it, gave it a little bit of gas, throttle stuck, drove it straight into my garage and bent both my forks.
Well, I can see you got them straightened out though, so that's good.
Spent a lot of time on it, yeah.
All right, tell me who you are and where you're from.
So I'm Mac with Mac Daddy Diesel. This is, I'm from Prentice, Wisconsin, and this is my 75 JDX, otherwise known as the fucking junk deer.
The junk deer.
The junk deer.
You gotta love it.
So.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
This was
pop the bonnet,
yeah,
as they say overseas.
There's not really much to see on these things. Most of the engine is underneath here. Just a regular 340 that's got a Mikuni carb on it. I use this as my trash sled all around the house. It was $200 and I just abuse it.
Nice.
So
I love that you have on the back. You got Army can and you got a first aid kit.
Everything is functional too. So there is, you know, supplies if you decide to hurt yourself, which is inevitable.
What are you running, sir?
AMF Skedaddler. I'm one of those electric start cheaters too.
Oh, hey. That's perfect. And where are you from and what's your name?
John Nutter Speed Shop. And I'm a huge fan of Golden Rust or Buzz.
Oh, yeah.
Been watching all his videos, so there you go.
Perfect. That guy, I don't know about that guy, that Golden Rush or Bus guy. They got a good mascot here.
Yeah, I like him.
Great mascot.
He knows a thing or two.
He's seen a thing or two.
He might have. You know, if the Hams bear and that bear went to war, who would win?
I have my money on him. Well, we pretty much finished up the vintage ride today. Looks like everybody's gonna go to the bar, drink a couple beers, and we're gonna have a beer. But Ezra is now running a three-wheeler. What happened to your Jag, sir?
The recoil spring broke, and honestly, I could probably hunt the recoil spring down and fix it, but this kind of looks more fun.
I'm also on my three-wheeler, and it's because I don't want that sled to overheat, and I can't drive that sled. So me and Ezra are going to be on three-wheelers, and
we like our ladies from the 80s.
We love our ladies from the 80s, damn straight. As you can see, Phoenix is still on Pooky, so he loves it. I think that's his new sled. So we're gonna ride across the lake. I'm now on my three-wheeler. My GoPro is dead, so I'll just have to maybe record as I go. A little bit unsafe, but what are you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, looking forward to it. It's been a great time up here so far. I've met so many good people, a lot of people who helped me out on my sled. I thank them very, very much. And we got 2 more days of this, so I am ecstatic. This is awesome. Happy to be back up here after 3 years. I love it. Love it. we made it to the bar, and well, most of us made it to the bar. I guess
we all did make it, but if we're talking about sleds, some of us have one less lung than they did before.
we're gonna show you. What'd you do to this thing?
Well, I was driving and I just started losing power.
Oh no, we gotta back up further than that. Hang on. So this is Pooky. Right?
Yes, Pooky.
This is Pooky, the ever beloved Yamaha and Exciter 440. Yeehaw. Pooky was like $200 from underneath a grain elevator, frozen in the ground. We ripped it out, threw it in the back of a bed in our Ranchero video. And the whole time the joke was, Phoenix, we gotta go get your backup sled. Because, you know, John Deere guy, gonna need a backup sled. He's like, I'm not driving a damn sled named Pooky. And we went and picked it up. And I was like, yeah, this thing's like, it barely turned over. It was 8 degrees though. So we threw it in the back of my truck, sent it down to Iowa while we went up to Minnesota in the Ranchero. And as my brother's driving the truck back home after he dropped us off, stops at the gas station, and some guy comes up, he's like, oh my God, it's Pooky. And Jesse's like, what? He's like, that's my old sled. That's a running son of a bitch. So we do all this. Pooky sits at the yard for a couple weeks. Get back from our last trip. I'm walking past it on the way in the house with all my gear, and I go, you know what? Hang on. Set everything down. Pull on it. Didn't really see any fuel move. Pull on it again. Check the switches. I'm just seeing if it'll move fuel. And on the 4th pull, it starts. It's been sitting for like years. Pooky, 4 pulls. Like, oh, damn it. I could never find a parts exciter because they all still run. So, when we lose all the snow here and decide to take terrible trash sleds for what needs to probably be called Beater Fest, we're like, Pooky obviously has to go because Phoenix's sled's going to die and he has to have a backup or someone. I was pretty sure I knew who would wind up on it. Riding around up here, let me back up. I've fought and fought and fought with Pooky. It's got this horrible bog where if you try to leave off idle, you have to pull a choke almost every time. And once you're up into the RPM, it's fine, which screams vacuum leak. Air at velocity doesn't care about vacuum leaks, but at low velocity, when it relies on case vacuum leaks are very problematic. So if you get it up to high RPM, it just goes right past the vacuum leak, doesn't care. But Pooky still didn't seem great. I was like, that's fine, we're gonna leave it on the trailer. Well, today on the ride, some other guys broke down. I was like, you guys can ride Pooky, that's fine, I don't care. I expect this thing to die, to be fair. And we stop at the trailer, and we all kind of do a little pit stop, and we unload Pooky. Those guys never come by. But here goes Phoenix. On his John Deere. We're like, all right, okay. We do our stuff. A couple Polaris break down. We help those guys out. 10 minutes goes by. Here comes Phoenix. The other direction, being pulled by a four-wheeler. His John Deere, essentially broken in half. So Phoenix comes back and he goes, I need Pooky. I go, yeah, we saw this coming, right? And we're coming across this water, which eats up a ton of power. And I'm on the SS like, in the water. I'm like, ugh. This thing, I can feel it getting hot. I can feel it losing power. It doesn't love it. And Phoenix just goes, right past me. I'm like, I cannot believe that. That thing is absolutely going to blow up. And about 10 seconds later, Phoenix is not moving.
So show me what happened. What did you do, sir? You killed a Yamaha, which is crazy to freaking think about.
So the big bog, we decided at this point, was absolutely the PTO seal was gone the entire time.
Okay.
And I don't have the tool for this, but this whole exhaust was this color.
Oh.
Like, you know, you get a wood stove real hot, it turns black before it turns red.
Okay.
This is what Phoenix did.
Oh.
I haven't seen this.
Wow. Pull it up a little bit. Just pull on the... There's a massive hole.
That's a huge...
My Lord.
That something bitch still made compression with a 6-inch hole.
God damn, it's like you threw a hot dog down a hallway.
You made a hallway to throw a hot dog down.
God damn.
So yeah, moral of the story, Phoenix blew Pooky up.
All right. Well,
2 slides in one day.
And you crashed my 3-wheeler.
Oh yeah, I did. 3-wheeler break the handle.
Real moral of the story, if you own anything, don't let him know. There hasn't even been a fire yet.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's the story of Pooky. I don't think it's done. I think I'm gonna make Phoenix buy this and take it home and love it and give it the crank seal and piston it deserves. And then he'll be like, fuck, that's a really good sled. And maybe sell all his John Deere's and paint his suit pink. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's
You get a call, I'm like, Kevin, can you come spray paint me pink real quick?
No, you never ask.
I want Pooky down the leg.
I'm thinking,
say that so loud.
If you keep this thing, you have to put cheetah print seats on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great.
Pink and
Yeah.
cheetah print.
Pink cheetah print seats.
I mean, I did spray paint a big penis on it, so he's been riding that all day.
Wait a minute.
God, man.
Well, like I said, we made it to the bar, so we're gonna have a beer about it. And merch plug. Merch plug. And we're gonna go oh yeah.
My last sticker.
We're just walking around to find the game.
Yeah.
You excited for today? Yeah. What are you thinking? Are you excited for today?
I think so. It's a little chillier today, but you know, we're not going to be soaking wet today.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't be unhappy watching anything internal combustion race.
That's 100%. I agree. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna watch some radar races. There's a bikini run today, and then we're also going to be watching some cars on the circle track on the ice. So it's gonna be a fun time. Looking forward to it.
Bikini run in the middle now.
Put your hands together.
Hold on. Dangerous.
Put their hands together whenever you're ready. 500 feet. Oh yeah. Right down the middle of their skidoo. That's gonna be close, guys. So this is her 4th bikini run this season. She is 15 years cancer-free.
That might have been Pooky. I don't know.
Alrighty, we're ready, guys. Put your hands together! Woo! She was nervous as can be, and I bet we'll get her back next year. She'll have so much fun.
Miles an hour. Holy cow.
Miles an hour.
Fucking Kevin's kill switch, and then fucking John turns around, hits me in the back of the tunnel, and I start doing a fucking like curling.
Kill switch doesn't work. He comes in like, ha! I'm like, that doesn't do anything. Bye.
My slide lost the strap that hold the seat on. I was like, ha, fucking someone lost the strap. Oh shit, that's mine.
Oh,
Most powerful unit in the whole fleet, right here.
all right there, buddy.
Oh yeah. No cylinders, all the power.
Well, as you can see, we have been having a good time. We've been whipping these sleds around since there is no snow anywhere. So it's an ice skating rink out here. So it's really easy to spin your sleds about 360. And I love the smell of Hyfax in the morning. So it's fantastic.
Somehow the ice has like reached a new point where we're able to shave some off, and it kept them cooler. Things.
Mine's not overheated once.
Do you have studs?
Yes.
Oh. Man, John can haul ass. What's up with that?
Well, it is the last day. It has been a glorious weekend up here in Chetek, Wisconsin. I've had a lot of fun. So much fun. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun. So I did not, unfortunately, get my machine, the Ski Star, Ski Star, to the vintage ride. So I have been riding this Polaris 500 that I bought or traded for before I came up here. This machine has been an awesome machine. It has been a trusty steed. However, I cannot have any more snowmobiles. My wife is done with me bringing home sleds. So I have sold the beast. Well, the people are here to pick up the machine. $500. I think that's a hell of a deal. And I'm gonna just introduce you to them because they got good plans for this machine. What's your name?
My name's Juan, buddy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Where are you from exactly?
South Texas.
South Texas. So we sold this machine for $500. I met you yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And then I asked you, I said, you look like a man in need of an Indy 500.
Yes, sir, you did.
So is this gonna be your machine?
A little bit of everybody's around
A little bit of everybody's around here. So
she's actually planning on doing the Chetek bikini run with it next year.
oh, perfect, perfect. What's your name?
Caden.
Caden, and what's your name?
Tara.
Tara. Well, I'm glad it's going to a good group of people. I'm happy that you guys are going to be able to use it next year. And I tell you what, this machine is a ripper. I've been pulling people off the lake with it, so it's a good machine. I'm glad you guys got it. There she goes. $500.
Cracks.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of Golden Rust or Bust. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a freaking blast up here in Chetek, Wisconsin. Got to meet a bunch of new people. Had some people help me out on my sleds when I was broken down. And that's kind of how it is up here in Chetek. When people break down, everybody kind of helps out, and it's awesome. I sold a snowmobile, so I'm doing exactly what I did 3 years ago, where I got a snowmobile, brought it up here, sold it. So I'm going home. My wife is going to be extremely happy. If you like this video, make sure you go like, subscribe, hit that notification button when I put videos out, and go subscribe to all my other guys that were in this video. I'm gonna have them all linked down below in the descriptions. So, as always, keep those wrenches turning.
Hey, John. There's this digital camera that was floating around.
Oh boy.
I think you should look at this.
Oh gosh.
Oh!
No.